So good morning, everybody. This is Friday. Dang, it had to be close. Anyway, this is Friday. As I mentioned in the recording yesterday, this will be Vlog 7. Yesterday was Vlog 6, I believe. Again, I'll correct that if I'm wrong. But anyway, yesterday I was supposed to go to a pool party and it didn't work out, so because of the rain. So it got rescheduled for today. So yeah, after work I'll be headed over there, which is pretty cool. So looking forward to that. But anyway, let's see. I got class this morning first. Then I've got work. Let's see, I have class this morning from 9 to 11:40. Then work from 12 to 4:30, I think. Sounds about right. So, I know I said I wasn't going to record this whole trip because I know me coming out of the development's kind of the same way every time. I might change it up just to be a little different each recording. I'm trying to go different ways that are not necessarily out of my way, but because it's, from our new house, you can pretty much go like a dozen different ways to go to the same place. So please don't pull out in front of me. Thank you. So yeah. Anyway, head down here to school, try and get here somewhat early so I'm not walking into class right at time because I don't know what this professor's guidelines are yet. But even still, I hate being late to class. I mean, that's wrong. I got a professor in my one class that I have on Monday, Wednesday, and she's told us, that, I take attendance every class. And she said, usually it's, like right at the start of class, so if you walk in late, if the book's still open, you get recorded as being there. If not, then you're not recorded as being there. You can still stay there, but you're not, but by the books, you're not technically there. And she stuck to her guns on yesterday, matter of fact, yesterday was Wednesday. Yesterday was Thursday. On Wednesday, excuse me. She stuck to her guns, she said, hey, one of the kids came up to her at the end of class and said, I was 5 minutes late, did you count me? And she said, was the book open? And he hawed around, and she said, look, I told you the first day of class, if the book's open, I count you as here, if I see you come in. If the book's closed, that's it. And he stormed out of class mad, and I'm like, she told you what she expected of you. If you can't deliver, that's your fault, not hers. I'm telling you, I hate my society today in some cases. School's back in session. You were there first. Go ahead. So, come on, you were there first. I can be fair. School zone. I think Pennsylvania has to be one of the states that has the slowest school speed zone limit. I know in like Virginia, I think it's like 25 or something like that, or 35, maybe on a busier highway. But it's like Pennsylvania, it's 15, and I get why it's that way, but it's hard to go 15 miles an hour if I'm honest. So, yeah. Well, if I were to kill the air, I'm chilly already. Holy smokes. And music this morning, right now, it's 99.9 FM, which is Free Country 99.9 WFRE out of Frederick, Maryland. Like I said, I believe their site, which I don't go to it very often, I should probably verify this, and I will in the annotations if I do get it wrong. I believe it's either WFRE.com or Frequency999WFRE.com. It could even be both, because they might have one redirect to the other, but I'll definitely clear that up in the annotations when I edit this then. What I'm going to do when I go exploring, I'm going to go the way that I came home yesterday, since I really didn't. I think that was the first day I went that way, and was kind of my own little world. So I wasn't necessarily talking about things, but anyway. And for a change of pace, too. It's not much farther to go the other way. It's maybe a minute or two farther, that's about it. And it'll probably be a heck of a lot less traffic. My sad part's that I got for the light to change instead of being able to go right on red. Oh well. That kind of reminds me of, I just seeing that truck plate kind of reminds me of something my cousin made fun of in Pennsylvania. Excuse me. My cousins are from Florida. And they came up a couple of summers ago. This is maybe 3 or 4 years ago now. I don't remember exactly how many years ago it was. It was a couple of years ago for sure. And my cousin Ryan constantly made fun of all the trucks in Pennsylvania because the plates for trucks say truck on it. Like, you can't clearly tell it's a truck, by looking at it. But the plate has to, the plate says that, it's a truck. In other states they don't do that. I mean, in some states they have a county for every plate, or the state's tagline, like Florida's a sunshine state, or they have the county, or even in the case of Florida they have an In God We Trust plate, which is fantastic. And that guy had made it right there on red illegally. Wow. Wow, that's awesome. But anyway, so I can even use Florida as an example. Florida, like I said, they either have Sunshine State plates or they have a county on it where it's registered. Or in some cases where it was purchased, it was purchased in a different county other than the county of residence, rather. Excuse me. And Pennsylvania, you have the standard plates, which are the same. Like the truck plate that we just saw, the deeper blue and the yellow. But they say, instead of saying truck in the case for a regular car, it says visitpa.com. Come on. That's okay, I can wait a second. I'm not in that big of a hurry. But obviously in the case of trucks, it says truck on it instead of saying visitpa.com. And then there's the older style, which it's the same idea, but it's like more of a sky blue and a not as upfront yellow color. It's about the same tinge. It's a little bit lighter though, actually. It's not quite the same tinge. And instead of saying visitpa.com, they say state.pa.us, which is the state's website. The whole idea behind the newer plate style and the newer colors was to draw in people, to visit the tourists instead of the PA. So that's Pennsylvania for you. But those truck plates, basically the difference in those, obviously, is trucks cost more register than cars do. And even like commercial vans that aren't used for passengers have to have this truck plate on it too. So that's how you can tell the difference. But Yeah, and in Pennsylvania you have 2 inspection stickers, which I might do I don't know, my camera's mounted, so you really can't see it right now. So, alright, I'm gonna try something in a minute. Well, let's see here, let me know. I'm not gonna probably be able to, if you can see, I might be able to get the inspection stickers in the window there. I can't tell exactly. There's 2 inspection stickers in PA. You've got one for the actual annual state inspection, then you have one for emissions inspection. They both expire at the same time, but they don't expire at the same time as the plate registrations do. So, and years ago they used to. They used to expire all at the same time, so you knew when everything was due, it'd be renewed. But now they do what they call a stagger registration. So the plate and the inspection don't have to exactly match up. Even though for new cars they usually do anyway. But yeah, anyway. Excuse me. Just an FYI, I'm not going to move the camera very often when I'm driving for obvious reasons. I probably shouldn't have done that, what I just did, but because I should keep my turn signal too. See, like that plate there that you just saw, it was that same style as the other truck plate we just saw, but it said, because of it being on an SUV honestly what the state considers it, which is a station wagon. Don't ask why. Pennsylvania for you. You know, it gets a regular visitpa.com base plate, they call it. Holy crap! Maybe coming this way wasn't the best idea. I think he said it was 8:33, so I've still got a half an hour, and I'm only about 15 minutes away. So, holy smokes!
I tell you what, I'll come slack. I'll do it for $1 million. For $20 million, I'd do it in a pink dress. This is going to be Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill playing Superman. And if you're upset about this, do what you did for Superman. Go for it. That's it. Being a fairly decent end of the year, the kind of volume built up, really volume, as you approach 109, and that's still some of that traffic that's been backed up all the way from that accident that happened a little while ago. And right now, most of the clean.
For like morning coffee, start the morning off.
You got some heavy volume in Frederick, particularly around the work zone over on the east side of town, and then some backups around Route 29.
Volkswagen behind me. I'm going to tell you, like I tell everybody else on this road, the speed limit's 35. I'm going 40. My 5 over. Get over it.
So if you happen to be heading in that direction, you can expect some tie-ups over there, and then some backups right on 15, right around.
Although that's something else. I really don't understand why this road is 35. It could probably be 45 and not make much difference, because people tend to run more than 35 anyway. I mean, there's another road that's like this that's made no more build. I mean, this one's made a little more build up because the house is in that, but you know, I don't know. Anyway, Pennsylvania, like I said, probably shouldn't bash the state that I live in, but I tend to more than I don't. So. I don't know, Pennsylvania isn't the worst state in the world. There's other states that have just as many issues. Or worse. So. My mom hates this song. Yeah, you're in a big hurry, aren't you, Haas? spots. I guess that Cadillac wasn't Eric after all. I thought it was. Alright, come on. Come on, Torrent. Come on, Torrent. Come on, Torrent. Thank you. Wanted to cross there. Oh, man. And this guy's gonna run 25, I know it. I just flipping know it. I gotta make my camera crooked too, like it was when I just did. Again, if I was crooked, I apologize. I'm like so OCD about crookedness. But it looks straight to me. But then again, I've always said I've had a crooked eye, so that doesn't really do me any justice. Even though I have class at this building here, I think I'm going to park over at the other building because I have a few minutes. Crap. Come on, dude.
Free Country 99.9 WFRE.
Bitch.
With the Free Country Wake Up.
Nope,
we have
not
some
gonna do it. I'm
rain
making
heading
you
our way.
jerk.
This is Brett Eldridge with Don't You on WFRE.
Crying out loud. Come on, people. Thank you. What time it is. Hopefully it's like 20 of. I'm gonna park here even though I'm not working right yet, but I have the right to, so. Aside from the fact I'm not the only person that parks in the reserved spots that doesn't. I mean, I belong to more than anybody else. I just need to work with it anyway. Alright, so we're here. Let's see what today's gonna bring. See you guys later. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so, the end of Friday, yeah, come to the weekend, about time. So, excuse me. Gonna head home here. Seems like our pool party's gonna be on for this evening, so I'm kind of glad about that. Get to hang out with some friends, do something cool. It's kind of glad about that. Nice weather for it. So yeah, pretty much gonna be the usual ride home. And then, yeah, trying to think. After that, yeah, I had to pick up my buddy on his house on the way, and then head over to the party. Alright, y'all, enjoy the ride. I don't know if I can do it a different way this time. I'm trying to think. It's gonna probably be the same way that I've been going. Even though I might go the way I went the last couple days, just for a change of pace, but I don't know. Why do I feel this thing's crooked? I think I'm just crazy. I'm surprised you stayed in there, bro. Radio choice at this particular moment is 99.9 WFRE. Although, let's see here. I'm going to do a little bit of radio flipping here in a minute, so bear with me. Don't want that. No. That's distant yet. I'll stick with this. It's flipped over to Z Country 106.7 again. Listen online at zcountry1067.com. You know what? I was going to race the bus, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to let him go. Well, you know what? I'm going to go back here a little bit. I'm going to go a little different way, actually. Sorry, guys. I want to see where something is real quick. Okay, so Shaler Yesko's there. Companies. Various tents fly back here. It's got to be back here. Cintas is there. Is that maybe tents? No, it's right here. Okay, so it's up behind you. There it is. That's by Professional and Specialty Materials. I knew it had to be up there, because that's the post office there. I think all the post office are just a sorting facility, I think. So I went a little bit different way, at least this time. There's plenty of ways to go. I mean, this is just a more or less out and around. I didn't really gain anything by doing this. I had to more or less kind of run a little out of the way, but oh well, it's a little bit of a joyride.
This week, Z Country 1067.
Yeah, that's Borum Road. And then this goes around to Cluxton, I think. It becomes Cluxton. Yeah, because I'm going to come out right here. Right beside Tooling Dynamics. Transply. So what did I gain going that way? Absolutely nothing. That's okay. It's all good. Oof, sorry. That worked out fairly well, actually. Better than usual. off my stuff here that I have in the car and then take off again. It's going to take me 20 minutes to get out to my buddy's house. I don't know if it'll take that long, but it could be. Because it is outside of Dover, not to get to the square in Dover, so might be home for a few minutes anyway. Aside from the fact home's kind of on the way anyway. I might even want to tailgate on this road for crying out loud. It's only 35. Sunglasses are in order. That's a good sign. Clouds are definitely breaking. That's a good sign, I think. I don't know, as it goes on, as time goes on, the chance of showers and storms and that, or mostly showers, are supposed to go down. It's mostly now, it's down the showers, anyway. That does not surprise me one bit. That doesn't surprise me either, you punk. Oh well. Radio change here, let's see. No. And back to WFRE, I believe. Sounds like that's gonna work. Signal orderly since I'm turning up here. So hopefully nobody slams into me. So apparently my attempt this morning at trying to film our inspection stickers was complete garbage. So I'll have to cover that another time. I'll probably just strip that entirely out of the film, or the vlog rather. Didn't really work so well. Not that I figured it would, but say, I can tell you right now, dude, I'm not gonna speed. It's 30 on this road, going 35. Don't really care for this song. What the heck's up with the radio today, playing garbage songs? No.
Lifestyle. It simply helps keep you from overeating. Due to
No. Guess we got the word. Back to Z Country 1067. Whoa, the pole's dead. Huh. Man. Pole's like dead. That's impressive. Although I guess the weather was a little bit off too for a while, and it's everybody kind of getting back to school and that, so I guess really it would be. Oh well. It'll be getting interesting come fall, leaves changing, and even recording these in the winter, hopefully. So some recording from the car, I'm not limited by weather. Which my buddy is on a motorcycle. Hate that road there, can't see anything.
Night Train, Jason Aldean on Z Country 106.7 with the 90s to now on the way next from Keith Urban, Carrie Underwood, and Brad Paisley. Right now, the latest from Nashville, thanks to Country Weekly.
Z Country 106.7 presents Country Weekly on Air.
Be grateful this is radio and not video. Jake Owen made the decision to post a picture of his partially amputated finger on Twitter Wednesday. In the tweet, he wrote, "I was advised not to post this. Screw him." The very graphic image earned a variety of mixed reactions from fans, fellow entertainers, and even one of his NASCAR buddies that was with him when he had the accident. Driver Clint Boyer responded, "You're still racing some beach." For the inside story on your favorite country stars, pick up a copy of Country Weekly magazine.
Oh, Super 8 sign here. We can all agree that a road trip is awesome, and a road trip in a free Ford Escape is awesomer. But a road trip in a free Ford Escape...
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
is awesomer. The Super 8 Great Escape Sweepstakes is back. Check out Facebook.com/Super 8 for your chance to...
No wonder the side of your bumper there is dented because somebody hit you.
No purchase necessary.
Probably for an idiotic move like that. I think I should kill the air. Holy crap.
Facebook.com/Super 8. All hotels are independently owned and operated.
Here's a Z Country 106.7 Right Now traffic update, driven by Lancaster Toyota.
Holy crap. Is there that much traffic or is there that many idiots on the road? Probably have just about enough time here to go home, change, and then leave again, which is fine. I'll probably be home 20 of, leave 10 after, half hour-ish. Be home, I guess.
The 90s to now play right here on Z Country 106.7. Here's what's going on in Z Country with AC River Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
It's Z Country Music Night at the Ballpark, Saturday, August 24th, as the Harrisburg Senators take on the Erie Seawolves. First pitch at 7 p.m. The first 1,000 fans 12 and under will get a Tyler Ward jersey backpack. Hey, it's Chachi. Join me at Z Country 106.7 for the next Humane Society of Harrisburg benefit. Toast for Tails.
One advantage, you get out of work at 4 o'clock, so I'm going to have to deal with the school zone coming back through.
Celebrity bartenders.
Project Pause Alive has joined with presenting sponsor Ross Moine Animal Trauma Center to provide pet oxygen recovery mask kits for 6 fire EMS agencies in the greater Harrisburg area. Contact projectpausealive.org.
Find more at ZCountry1067.com with AC River Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. AC River now offering
Let me say, bro, you were there first. You get to go ahead.
Your climate master contractor, your Cooper Connection.
my signalers coming out of the parking lot. And gonna cross the road right in front of me, you little punk. What the heck is it, people? It's okay, I had my eye on him, so it's all good. Jerk. And I usually go left there, but I thought, I'll go straight. I should have gone left just to piss that guy off, but it's not always working. If I go to 10, he's going right back to our street, too. Alright, gotta watch over the hill here, cars popping out over. So our development's unique, and you can kind of come in either way. It doesn't really matter. It's more or less laid out like a, like a track, basically. So. So that was a little different way to come in.
With a Lennox home comfort system, you can stay perfectly cool and save energy no matter how hot the weather gets. Call Remco Incorporated today at 697-0389 for savings of up to $1,600. Or visit them on the web at remcopa.com. Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
A lot of other dealers will try to lure you in there with crazy incentives and a better deal every week. But at Bobby Ray Hall, we do things differently.
People like that are going to kill somebody. I'm just going to park in the driveway. I'm going to be leaving pretty directly anyway, so.
Every vehicle, every day of the year. And with our transparent pricing, impressive selection, unmatched customer service, a car buying experience at Bobby Red Hall is unlike any other. And that's my promise to you.
Alright. So,
I'd rather spend your time talking
this will be a little different today. We'll come back here whenever I leave again to head over to the party.
on every vehicle.